How you doing today? I'm trainer Brad Scott, and today we're going to address a question from one of our subscribers, Timothy. Timothy writes, Brad, I have a question. I hate to bother you, but could you do a fitness tour of your home gym? I like your videos a lot, and you have a big area for gymming, so could you? I only have one more month to see what kind of building I want, and I have already asked 5 people, and I don't like any of them, so could you give a tour of your home gym? Sure, Timothy, not a problem. Well, first let me tell you that my home gym doesn't take up a lot of space. Now, there was a time when I had bench press machines and squat racks and a bunch of different types of big machines and equipment, but as I got more efficient in my training for myself and for my clients, I've downsized and went to more of a ground-based training. So let me show you what I've got here. My primary piece of training equipment is my TRX. The TRX has been able to replace all of the machines that I used to typically use. And because I am a big proponent of using your body weight for things like jumping jacks, push-ups, squats, and back exercises, the TRX was a godsend. I love it, and it's the best piece of fitness equipment that I've ever purchased. So this is the staple of my gym right here. I've got the TRX Force one, but I also have another regular P2 model, but that's the staple of the gym. As you can see, I have it mounted on my pull-up bar so that I can do pull-ups and use my TRX so I can get some really great back exercises in. Now, the rest of my home gym I use in the open space here. I do have a carpet remnant here set up so that I don't sweat on the carpet or on the floor, and I have a foam padded mat for when I'm doing a lot of jumping or plyometric exercises. But I use a lot of my equipment when I travel, so I like to be able to have it mobile. So I have one of my old sacks from when I was in the service, kind of matches the TRX Force kit here, and this is what I call my tactical training kit. So in my tactical training kit, I keep my TRX, but also keep a medicine ball. Now, you can get these in 6, 8, 10, 12 pounds, and you can still get smaller ones that weigh in double digits without having to get real big. This one's a nice 8-pound size medicine ball, and I use it for a lot of unilateral and stability and core exercises. This fits right into my bag. For my cardio, I've got my jump rope. I love to jump rope. Not a big proponent of running, but I live in Florida, so there's no need to have a treadmill. Anytime I want to run, I put on my shoes, I go outside and I run. It's Florida, that's where you should run. Another big proponent I'm of is resistance bands. Now, along with my TRX, which is great, there are some exercises that are a little bit more difficult to do on the TRX, such as shoulder exercises and above the head exercises. You can do incline push-ups and upside down type exercises, but a resistance band is great for when you really want to get some good power moves above the head. You can do CrossFit training with your resistance bands. And the great thing I like about this is a Pro-Line type resistance band. And as you can see, there's 3 different slots here. And what you can do is you can adjust the resistance of these bands without having a bunch of different type of resistance bands. Use the same handle, and here I've got the green resistance band on, which is about 60, 70 pounds resistance. But in my tactical training kit, I have other resistance bands of different resistance. So I've got a 10, 20 pounder, and then I've got a 40, 50 pounder, and I just kind of alternate them back and forth depending on whether I'm training for strength, or I'm training for endurance, or I'm trying to really get a great burn in there. Now, even though I'm a trainer, sometimes I like to mix it up and see what other people are doing. So I keep a few videos in my tactical training kit there. Here you'll see I've got some of the TRX videos. I've got my TRX Force training video and my TRX Basics training video. I've got a copy of P90X here. I think P90X is a good training program, and I want something different. I'll throw in one of these videos and I'll do a little P90X. I keep water. This is a Camel Pack. so I can grab it whether I decide to go running or biking, throw it on my back, go out for long distances in the hot Florida sun, and I'll have good 2 liters worth of water right there with me. I keep a tape measure so I can always kind of monitor myself, monitor my waistline, my arms, chest, legs, those type of things. So I keep a tape measure in my kit. Now, one of the things I keep at home in my home gym that I don't keep in my mobile training kit is a scale. Now, this is a Tanta body impedance body fat scale. So since I have it programmed for me, I can stand on it and it will tell me my body fat percentage. So I keep this at home and I use this in my gym at the house. And also, I have a radio. Working out in silence isn't necessarily what I like doing, so I'll turn on some music, I'll plug in my iPod, and when I'm out running or biking, I have my iPod with me. So a little entertainment, take your mind off what you're doing sometimes so you can just focus on your training. That's what I like to do. So that is everything that I have in my home gym. And it's also the same equipment I use to train all of my clients. The great thing about it is everything that I have to train myself or my clients fits into my little mini rucksack here, and I can throw it over my shoulder, easy to travel with. I can throw it in the back of the car, train myself, go to a client's house, train them in the park. So Timothy, thanks for your question, and I hope this was a big help to you. Take it easy.